What's good, y'all? I want to welcome y'all to OG Cuicide in the Building, episode 6, with my loved one, T-Rell.
Yes, sir.
Man, what's good, family?
What's up, dog? You in here. You
It's
really
long
in the
overdue.
motherfucking building.
Mandatory.
You really in
It's
the
going on 2
building.
years now. I've been in the building.
Yeah.
Faithfully.
Yeah, it's finally it's time. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
He was in the background, motherfuckers talking about, oh, be in the building. And then they put a face to it.
Oh, man. Oh,
That's
yeah.
tight, man. I
But the
love that.
streets know the name OG Cuicide for sure.
Yes, sir.
Man,
yes, sir.
But definitely, man, I want to, got a couple people calling in today. But I want to definitely go into the moment, directly into the moment, man, of your motorcycle crash, loved one. Like, I want you to take us back to that day. What day was it? Did you see your life flash before your eyes and after the fact?
Let me see. Damn, what day was that, man?
If you don't remember the exact day, it's good.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
That was 2008.
2008.
February 13th, 2008.
Wow. Okay.
Right before Valentine's Day.
I mean, headed home or?
What it was I was working.
Uh-huh.
I was working a graveyard shift, and usually I put in like time off or whatever. I had some PTO, whatever the case may be.
Yes.
I was moving around, partying and all this. I'm with Pun and them. I'm with my homies. I'm always throwing house parties and shit. I put in PTO, and I forgot I put in to request this actual day off.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I ride my motorcycle to work. You feel me? So,
yes.
I was around, when I was 100%, and I was an adrenaline junkie. You feel me? So,
the speed.
Dirt bikes, four-wheelers.
Yes, all of
I'm
that.
nigga.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Mini bikes, you name it.
I'm that nigga. So I wanted to step it up a notch to the street bike. And I went and purchased the street bike or whatever the case may be. As soon as I hopped on that motherfucker, it was an R1. So I bought one of the fastest bikes. You feel me? You really supposed to start off at a lower level. I just went straight
and work
1,000.
your way up.
Yeah. As soon as I hit first gear, I was doing a wheelie. It's my first time on this motherfucker. They was like, "Oh, you crazy? You been around?" I'm like, "Hell no."
Yeah.
But you gotta learn because that type of speed is crazy. But fast forward now, I go to work. I go to work on my motorcycle. I'm still learning, you know what I'm saying? I'm riding with these niggas named Cocky Riders or whatever the case may be.
Okay.
That's where Vail from, you know what I'm saying? Them niggas is really doing
They really
this
do
shit.
it, yeah.
They really do this shit. So when I got with them, I'm like, okay, I really don't know what the fuck I'm doing. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm going to do it still.
Yeah.
That's what I'm into.
Yeah. So, and I was like, you know what? And when I was while fucking with them, it was like, the police don't pull us over, homie. And then if they do, this is what we doing.
Get on.
And then, it was practicing every day. And they knew how to maneuver. And it was certain little things. I was like, all right, for sure. So, but this particular day, I'm like, whatever. I show up to work and I look on the board. I'm like, oh, I'm off today. I went to sleep, woke up for nothing.
Yeah.
But I'm on my motorcycle, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I've joked with the homies, whatever. They shift start, boom, I leave. I'm like, all right, on the way home, get some little practice or whatever. Nothing crazy, hitting some gears, hitting some corners or whatever. So I'm going to take the street to the house.
Yeah.
Try to see if I was trying to get this wheelie down pack. You know what I'm saying? That was my thing. So, as I'm going to the freeway, I see, I ride past a police officer. I don't have my motorcycle license, but my shit is registered though. I'm like, okay.
Was you speeding or you just normal?
Right, I was normal.
Just normal, yeah.
Normal, boom.
Okay.
I'm finna hit the freeway. Boom. As soon as I hit the freeway, I'm like, I didn't think nothing of it. I'm like, that he's sitting in the cut, he ain't bothering
Thinking
me.
about you, yeah.
When the last time you seen a motorcycle pulled over on the freeway? Never, right?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Even on this fucking street.
Yes.
You feel me? I'm riding. And when I got to thinking about that, I'm like, I'm good. You ain't gonna fuck with me. I'm riding past some slow, boom. And I happened to look up and this bitch got his lights on. I said, oh, he got his lights on. He gonna really fuck with me today. And I was like, oh, it's 3 a.m. Well, not 3 a.m. It's graveyard shift. It's 12 o'clock. I'm fucking with the homies. So it's probably like 1 a.m.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? 1 a.m. I'm like, this bitch got his lights on me. So I'm like, fuck it. Instead of getting on the freeway, you know what I'm saying, which I could have probably got out of there anyway, I'm like, I'm going to take the streets. I'm going to get at this nigga. This is my time to shine because it ain't really no traffic.
Felt it, like I'm out of here.
So I take him past a light, boom. I take this nigga past a light, and I'm like, where can I get at him? I can't make a left or a right. I'm just driving until I feel like I can lose him. And he just got his lights on. I'm like, okay. I see a McDonald's. I see a little parking lot with a McDonald's in. I said, okay, here you go. Boom. I take him through the drive-through. But he followed me through the drive-through, so I went off the little drive-through into the down the drive-through. You know what I'm saying? Not red. I just went into the grass.
Yes.
Boop, boop, boop. Hit the street. Choo! I was gone. You feel me? And my adrenaline rushing is so crazy. I was gone. I was doing 180, nigga, on this. Ain't no catching me after this.
Yeah, I'm
I
out of
could have
here.
hit some corners, boop, 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 boop. But my adrenaline rush is so crazy, and I'm happy. I'm like, oh, I gotta wait. And I'm going and I'm riding, and I'm still going straight. And I see that I'm finna hit a curve. My hand is on the gas though, and when I'm finna hit a curve, you know, you see the niggas on ESPN, and they lean in their bike.
Yeah. You did that.
I was trying. Look, I was trying.
Yeah, you tried.
You know what I'm saying? Look, I was like, I'm finna lean this motherfucker right. I'm finna lean this bitch.
Doing 180.
Look, and my knee finna hit this ground.
Ooh.
So as I'm leaning, I didn't feel myself curving. I felt myself still going straight. And I said, oh, I really don't know how to do it.
Yeah.
So it's either it's too late. It's either fall or get back up on it. I'm finna run into this car. I see it. I'm running into this whip. It's down here, but I'm going too fast. So I get up, try to downshift. Boom, 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 boom. I downshift a couple. Boom. I'm still going 80. Woo, woo, woo. Right? I'm still going 80. So I pick it up. Boom. And I can't run into this Honda. I remember it was a white Honda. It was parked on this corner.
Yes.
I couldn't run into it. I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna get on the sidewalk. I'm on the sidewalk. Imagine nigga get on the sidewalk coming past here going 80. And I'm going 80 down this sidewalk. I'm like, and then I see an off ramp. I see where it's a driveway going past. You know, while I'm thinking in my head, it's not like, okay, my life is flashing before my eyes.
Yeah.
In my head, I'm like, I'm finna make it. I'm finna make it. And when I get to the street,
yes,
I ain't never doing this shit again.
Ever.
Again. In my head.
Just like a person that had too much to drink. Like, I ain't never drinking again.
I'm never doing this shit again, and I'm finna make it. And before I got to that sidewalk, I seen somebody's sprinklers on. I said, this bitch.
So,
and I tried to lean a little bit over because I knew it was wet on the ground. And I was like, because your back tire might, start swerving.
Yes.
And I leaned over a little bit. I'm going. And I hit them sprinklers, and I tried to go down. And as I knew it, my back tire just a little bit clipped this fence. Boom!
Ooh.
I felt it. It was a hard impact. And I felt like my jaw, and I felt like my chest. It was a hard impact, like boom. I never forget that shit. And I ain't gonna lie. I'm a crazy. I dream every night.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like I'm really a dreamer, a real dreamer. Like I go to sleep, I wake up, like I feel like I never went to sleep. So I'm sitting there thinking. I'm thinking about this crash. I'm like, bro, I just crashed. In my head.
You land there.
But I don't know how long I was there.
Ooh.
Like I just crashed.
Did you black out, or you was conscious the whole time?
In my head, I'm thinking, but I'm really blacked out. But I'm in my head, I'm still conscious.
So you think
I crashed.
You think that was your life flash before you?
It could have been.
Because if you know what I mean, if you in your mind, you thinking,
working. Yeah.
but you don't remember how long you was there. So that was kind of like one of them things where your life flashed before your eyes.
I mean, if we gonna call it that. So I wake up. I wake up, but I didn't notice all this till I got like really analyzed everything till I got to the hospital. Boom, I wake up. Boom, I see my motorcycle wave across the street. My helmet over there with it, right next to it. But it's like way over. It's like from here to this TV.
Okay.
It's way over there, and I'm over here laying on the ground. I'm like, damn. First thing in my mind was like, I fucked my motorcycle up. Fuck, I gotta get it fixed.
Like, not even tripping off your life, your motorcycle.
Nah, because I woke up, I'm like, I'm good. I woke up. But I'm like, I tried to get up. I couldn't get up.
Ooh.
I'm like, all right, fuck, I hurt my leg. Maybe my leg fucked up.
Could you move it?
No.
Couldn't move it?
And then I'm like, damn, let me try. And I couldn't move my whole right side.
Yes.
So I'm like, damn, I can't move my right side. I'm like, well, maybe my shit a little stung.
From the crash.
From the crash.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn. But so my whole right side is fucked. I can't move it, right? So I'm like, I fucked my whole right side up. It's fucked. I still got my motorcycle jacket on and all the whole little shit. So I'm like, fuck, I'm going to crawl. I crawled with my left hand till I got to the sidewalk.
Mm-hmm.
And I got to the sidewalk. I put myself on the sidewalk and I just laid in the grass. And I'm like, damn, bruh. Like, damn, at least I'm still alive. And I looked at my motorcycle again and I passed out. Boom. And then I woke back up because this nigga was hollering at me. He like,
asking you
yo,
questions. Yeah.
You need some help?
Oh wow. Okay.
He
okay.
like, yo,
Somebody
he was in a car with his wife. I remember he was in the car with his wife. He had his kids. He like, you need some help? And I looked at that nigga. I was like, yeah, put me in your car, nigga. I'm running from the police. And that
Just
nigga was
made
like,
up something,
and
huh?
that nigga was, nah, I really was.
Yeah, I mean, well, you had got away, but yeah.
I know the police probably on my heels.
Yeah.
I was only going
Okay.
straight.
Yeah.
Cause I'm thinking the nigga on my heels. The police, police probably like, that nigga gone. I ain't chasing him.
Way out of here. He done went down the McDonald ramp and everything.
Yeah, but but I'm still thinking they chasing me.
Yeah.
I'm like, nigga, the police chasing me. Put me in your whip. Cause mind you, I just got out of jail for like robbery and shit with the homies or whatever. We just bailed out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now I got this motorcycle accident. I'm running from the police. I'm a complete dummy. Okay, I don't need to even be doing this shit at this point. I'm a, you know what I'm saying? I'm a complete dumbass. You feel me? So I tell a nigga, yo, hey, put me in the car,
Got a
or
call
whatever.
coming in. Yeah, real quick, if you don't mind, loved one. Man, this OG Cuicide, man. Thank you for calling in. What's good with you?
What's going on, OG Cuicide?
Oh man, everything good, man. Everything good. What's going on with you?
Right now, man, getting ready for the gym. I'm about to go work out, release some of these good endorphins, and that's about it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember you was telling me, man, the time we had spoke that you use working out, to really help you as far as mental wise.
Right. What it does is, for those who don't know, endorphins are natural pain relievers. They're a neurotransmitter your body releases during pain or stress. They activate the opiate receptors, causing an analgesic effect. Endorphin comes from the words endogenous meaning within the body, and morphine, and opiate pain reliever.
Okay.
So basically, it's a natural pain reliever that your body produces.
And that comes from working out.
From working out, exactly.
Okay. And how have it been? It's been working good for you. How it's been?
Yeah, man. I had a wild childhood. I don't even call it a childhood. I call it a wildhood. But like a lot of people in your household, you would develop some things, and I started noticing I was depressed. So I got into working out around 12 or 13.
Mm-hmm.
My dad had a weight set in the backyard. He was real big into lifting, and I got into it about 12 or 13, got my own, put it in a little shed we had in the back of the house, and I started working out from there. And I started seeing my body change, and I started noticing, I was looking at the world different, because before I was boxing everything in, and now I had this outlet, and I was expressing myself. And
that was the way you dealt with, depression, working out.
Correct.
Okay.
Exactly. Versus me being addicted to drugs and alcohol like most people do. I got addicted to iron, and I started a clothing line called Iron Fiend, which anybody, if you're a gymnast, a bodybuilder, athlete, amateur, pro level, whatever, anybody that's working out goes to the gym. At some point, you're lifting iron instead of being a fiend to drugs or alcohol, any other negative outlets that we tend to go to as human beings, because we're only human, right?
Yes.
I started because I'm an iron fiend. I'm addicted to iron, a positive outlet, the gym. So
okay.
With that said, this is what I'm focused on right now, and I'm focused on starting a nonprofit organization to target prisons. At first, I'm going to target prisons and rehabs, and then I'm going to expand to like foster homes. But I want to go speak in these places and show these people and tell these people what working out can do for them. And,
okay.
It's been a positive role model, man. I'm 24, man. I've seen a lot, been through a lot, and A lot of people don't want to talk about mental health, but I'm gonna talk about it.
Oh,
Everybody
yeah.
wants to hide as man. No, I'm talking about it.
Well, that's what OG Cuicide in the Building is about, man, working and dealing with depression and mental health. Man, keep up the good work. You know, thanks for calling in, man. And, man, keep doing your thing. Keep doing your job, man. Keep, assisting people, man. That's something new I just learned today. You could, fight depression and stress, man. Just getting in that gym and working out. It really helps. It releases things in the body that, also it interacts with the mind.
Exactly. It's deeper than a lot of people think, OG, and that's why I'm here to bring that to the forefront.
Okay, for sure, fam. Thanks for the call, man. Be in touch with you. Thank you.
No problem.
All right. Appreciate that, loved one. Appreciate that, loved one.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
Let's go, man. Look.
You know, if this was anybody else, they wouldn't be able to get back on track with this motherfucking story with the same energy. But I'm too good at this.
You
shit.
always got good energy, though. Loved one.
I'm too
always.
good. But shout out that nigga, you know what I'm saying, who just called, you know what I'm saying? You got to start working out. He just clicked something in my mind. You really got to start working out, and I got to get that program back into me, you know what I'm saying?
See what I'm saying?
Get it back going.
It woke something up.
It woke something up. I think I got to go 5 a.m, start getting up in there, working out, even if I hit the treadmill or whatever, or the bike, just, you know what I'm saying, get some shit going. But I definitely need to start doing that again. But I stopped doing it because I felt like, hold on, I'm too damn skinny for this shit. But that shit shouldn't matter because...
No, it shouldn't.
You know what I'm saying? A skinny nigga can be out of shape. You feel me? So, yeah, you can do that. You feel me? But
a skinny nigga can be out of shape.
But where I was, you know what I'm saying, before, you know what I'm saying, my boy called, I was saying, I woke up on the ground.
Yes.
And I crawled back
and
to
you
the
asked
sidewalk.
somebody to take you to the hospital, the police chasing you.
Yeah, so when I crawled back on the sidewalk, I woke up, I asked him to put me in the car, and he said no. And
he said no?
He was like, no, I can't do that. And I was like, all right, well, then fuck you then. That's what I told him. And then I passed back out. And then that nigga never leave.
He called the paramedics, okay.
Yeah, he called 911.
Well, at least he did that for you.
Yeah, and then I woke up and his ass was there. And I was like, damn, you still here, nigga? And I told him, and I was like, damn, good looking, bro.
So you kept going in and out, in and out.
Yeah, I'm in and out. So I woke up, paramedics here. I'm like, damn, paramedics here. I drop a tear. I'm like, the paramedics here? They cut me all open, but I'm like, the paramedics, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? They cut me open, the jacket and all the shit. I'm like, damn, this shit
they
TV.
cut you out your clothes, yeah.
Yeah, they cut me out, the shit, boom, 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 right? So they cut me out, they take my jacket off, and I'm like, hold on. I can't feel my arm.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm like, hey. But they cut me open, they not listening to me.
Yeah.
I said it like 3-4 times. And they cut me up and do all the shit. They put me on the stretcher. They put me on the thing, right? On the ambulance, right? But you know, like I got my homies got real jokes, and they really don't give a fuck. Like, and nothing's off limits. So in my head, I'm like, I can't go home with one arm, nigga. And I'm looking, I'm like, I'll be watching the TV.
Yeah.
You can put my shit back on, right? So look, I tell a nigga, hey, go outside before we drive off, nigga. Go get my arm, find it, and put it on this ambulance because we gonna put this one. We putting it back on. And he
was like it was not there.
Nigga,
yes.
What is you talking about?
Yes.
The ambulance thing. He telling me, paramedic. He like, hey, bro, what are you talking about? I'm like, it's not there. My arm's not there. Go get it so we can put it back on. And he like, bro, your arm is here. And I said, well, where is it? He pick it up. Ooh. And he put it on my stomach. Cause I was on his head though. It wasn't nice like that. I'm like, go get my motherfucking arm.
Yeah,
nigga.
you was on one. Yeah.
We not pulling off.
You
I know what's going on.
Came off.
He like, what are you talking about? Cause I was talking to him crazy. And he was like, oh, since you talking to me crazy, so he put my arm on my stomach. Boom. At that point, my forearms broke in like 4 places. Bop, snap. All this was snap. I seen my bone out. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Not knowing my shoulder. As soon as he did that and I seen my bone out, this snap out, passed out. I'm like, I'm out of here. This shit is crazy. Right? I'm like, that shit looks crazy.
Yeah.
I pass out, wake up in the hospital, homie. But I'm like, hey, I can't go back though to the homies because they gonna be like, hey, you got one arm, you look dumb, you stupid. Like, I'm like, I can't go back to my house like that, right? But I go back to the hospital, boom, I wake up in the hospital. You feel me? Like, the lady hooking me up, doing all the shit. Nobody know I'm in the hospital. I'm like one of them niggas. I'm thinking like, how am I gonna get in contact with everybody? Where my phone? Where all the
Yeah,
shit?
you got a lot going through your head at the time.
Yeah, like what am I doing? Like,
And then
what,
your
I'm
leg,
like,
you
where
can
am I-
move your leg on this side.
Leg wasn't moving. This is kneecap was out of here.
Yeah.
Right now, still to this day, I still got 8 screws in my knee. My knee big as fuck like this. You know
But
what I'm saying?
you
But
can
I can
move
maneuver.
it. You can maneuver. Yeah.
They like, bro, you ain't finna walk. Like, you might can walk, maybe. We finna put these screws in there. We finna see what you can do. Your arms not moving. You done. And I'm like,
So it's completely, you can't move it at all?
my arm.
Yes, your
No,
arm. Okay.
Nothing.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I couldn't, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't, do this
Yeah.
for one point, at one point in my life, I couldn't even do this.
But you
And I
can't
still
tell because
open-
I be seeing you ride bikes.
Yeah, but see, I couldn't do that at first.
Okay.
I couldn't I still can't open my hand fully like this.
Okay.
But, I can just like use a couple fingers or whatever the case may be. But, I was in the hospital or whatever. The doctors hooked me up or whatever the case
Yes.
may be. My mom came. And then, like what I said, my homies came in the building.
And
Which is Schoolboy Q.
oh, okay.
Now he's Schoolboy Q, but that was a homie. His name was Q. You know what I'm saying? Quincy, that's what I called him.
Yeah.
The homie Floyd. They came in after my mom. And as soon as they came in, they looked at me. They started laughing.
Instantly.
Like, this nigga stupid. I was sad as fuck. But when they came and they laughed, they made me happy just by laughing.
Yeah,
Because I knew I fucked up. You feel me?
Yeah.
Mouth big as fuck. All this big, dumb, crazy. Scars everywhere. Arm snapped. You
Really
feel
took
me?
it, yeah.
Legs snapped. I'm like, I took a beating, though. I took a real beating in that motherfucker. You feel me? And that shit really, that shit didn't dawn on me until I had to leave the hospital.
Okay.
That's when it
There we
started.
go,
That's
yeah.
when it started getting
That's
crazy.
when it kicked in.
So they giving me the pills in there. They giving me the morphine.
Yes.
Pain is on level 10. They
Yeah,
like, what's the pain level?
Yeah.
12.
13, 14.
I'm like, give me the
up there.
Vicodins, shoot me the shit. Because they were like every 4 hours. I'm
Yeah,
like,
push
this.
that button. Yeah, the morphine. Yeah.
I'm like, I'm in pain.
And that stuff don't work.
I'm constipated down. Took me like a week to take a shit.
Yeah.
Nigga, I'm trying to take the shit out. Like, I'm trying to take it out. I'm constipated so bad.
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna lie to you.
No, the medicine. It did
medicine.
that to you.
Yeah,
And
I
you
wasn't
couldn't leave the
eating.
hospital until
Yeah.
afterwards.
Yeah.
Until afterwards.
It was crazy, bruh. And I start seeing shit. I start hallucinating in that motherfucker. Because now I'm taking so much medicine.
From the medicine, yeah.
I ain't eating. I'm like, it's some shit in the corner. My mama like, it's some shit. Because she's the nurse. She's like, it's some shit in the corner. I'm like, nah, that's a nigga over there in the corner. I'm was with a clear mind, dog.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah,
the nigga
yeah,
over
yeah,
there in the corner,
yeah.
he's sitting with us.
Mom's looking at you
She like,
boy,
no, ain't no nigga in the
ain't
corner.
nobody right there.
I'm like, she like, you need to stop taking the medicine. I was like, ain't no nigga in the corner. I'm looking at him.
Yeah.
He right there. But that's when I start tripping. You feel me? And I feel
Yeah.
like, oh, I'm finna die in this motherfucker. Now I'm tripping.
Yeah, had you. Okay.
I'm like, I need to get the fuck out of here. I checked myself up out that bitch.
Got out of there.
I'm like, doctor, see what you need to do, how I'm finna do it. Am I good? We had the surgery. I'm gone. He like, no, you can't leave. You got to do a couple more tests. I'm like, man, I don't give a fuck. I'm out of here. And the doctor at the hospital, they didn't tell me like, oh, you can get nerve reconstruction, and you know what I'm saying. After you leave this hospital, you can go get rehab and this, that, and the other. They never told me.
You
that.
never knew that.
They never told me that because I had to go to multiple doctor appointments after
Yes.
that. This is where it comes in.
And they could have told you for sure so you could be rehabilitated.
Never told me that. Never told me that.
So if you had done rehabilitation, then
A doctor could have said, there's a neurosurgeon down here in
Okay.
such and such state or
Okay.
such and such hospital. He can
where you
help
can go to, yes.
He can take some legs, some ligaments, some nerves out your calf and put them
and
in
put
your,
in your
arm,
arm.
and I'll be good. Never told me that. I didn't, and I wasn't computer literate then. I'm
Yeah.
straight from the ghetto.
Oh yeah,
I'm straight from the.
I
I'm
come
straight
from the ghetto, so I
don't
know.
give a fuck.
So moving forward, then like
I go home.
adapt. Yeah, you go home.
I go home, and when I go home, that's when it start kicking in. I feel like I ain't regular no more. Cause this is just the nigga you see now. This is like 30% T-Rell, 40% T-Rell. I'm super calm down. Like I'm super mellow. I can't be myself no more. I can't fight you. I can't talk shit to you. Cause I can't fight you after. I can't do nothing. I can't go out, be loud, joke. I can't dance around my homies.
So you kind of like,
I can't. It's
you don't
it's
go out
touching
as
me.
much as you used to.
Now it's touching
So that
me.
bring on
It's
like
hard for me to
stress and
walk.
depression. Yeah.
Every day I'm trying to. They telling me, I go to the neurologist. They say, "Oh, your arm not gonna move." I'm like, "Nigga, fuck you."
That's
So
not
every
what you want
day-
to hear.
So
yeah.
every day on my mama table, I'm trying, because they said in your mind, think, and it'll do it in my
Tell
mind.
your mind, yes.
And I'm trying every day. Ain't nothing happening. Ain't nothing happening. Every day, I'm getting more down and more down.
How long was it before you had like movement back in your leg? Before you left the hospital?
Nah, it was still at home.
It was still at home?
It was killing me.
And then it just started, like, one day you woke up and you start having feeling?
It's either one or the other.
Okay.
You can't move your arm. You ain't be able to walk. And I was in a wheelchair.
Yes.
So I'm like, okay, I'm going to teach myself how to do this one first. And then I'm going to attack the arm thing. So now
So you worked on your leg.
I worked on
You
my leg.
walking.
I'm walking up and down the
Okay.
stairs every day and doing that until I can walk without. Then I go crutches.
Yes.
And then not crutches.
Yes.
Now with the arm thing, but still the arm thing just bothered me so fucking much. And then at the end of the day, you ever been depressed? I'm telling you, hell no, because I always beat shit. But
Yeah.
when I think back in those days,
Mm-hmm.
I was super depressed. I was still taking Vicodins. I was sitting in my mama's chair. I'm like,
Yes.
my life is over. I'm like,
You feel like you was giving up or you gave up or?
like my life. Yeah, I was giving up. I'm like,
You was giving up.
I'm probably finna die, dog. I'm done
You
too much.
didn't want to live like this no
A
more.
case. I got a robbery case.
Yeah.
My shit fucked up. I'm going to court in a wheelchair. I'm like, bruh.
Did you end up going to do some time or you didn't end up
Yeah, I
going
went
to
in
do no
that
time?
motherfucker.
In the wheelchair?
I fought the case until I could walk.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I
Okay.
fought that case until I can walk, but I had to go in there with my arm still fucked up because I wore a sling for a long time. And I was just like down and out. And my hair wasn't cut, beard, sitting there stink, won't take a shower. And, my little brother, baby mama, shout out Brooke, and my mama, they sat in there every day like, get up, do your thing.
You had no motivation, no nothing.
You can't be like this.
Yeah.
You ain't T-Rell no more.
I know that hit you.
And one day
A lot.
One day I got up and I'm like, all right. And I looked myself in the mirror. I cut my own self, my hair, and
Yes.
I took a shower and I'm like, all right, I feel kind of good. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Take me back home. Because I had a gang of homies living with me. I had my own house in Compton or whatever.
Okay.
But I'm letting the homies stay in it until I was up living with my mama, letting her take care of me. I went back home, like, okay. But I try to, move and groove with him a little bit. And it wasn't really doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? It did a little bit, but I was like, I'm in pain. I can't really move. And I go back to the house like, fuck, I ain't me. You know what I'm saying? It took a lot. And my mama helped me a lot. Shout out my mama.
That's what's up.
And she took me to this one rehabilitation place that she had found, and this nigga, and he was like, man, he told me what was gonna happen. He was like, your arm fucked up, this and that and the other. It might not never come back. But look, you need to hold yourself. Hold yourself like you regular, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Try to kind of like fight it.
He was like, take that fucking sling off, nigga, and hold your arm, cause it was heavy. No muscle here. I'm basically just dragging this motherfucker, and it just felt weird. I felt like I was holding something dead. He was like, learn, hold yourself. I was like, all right, you're right. I'm gonna try.
Yeah.
Cause
Had he ever been in a similar situation, or he just
it was just
giving you that motivation?
Yeah, cause he could see it in my eyes that I needed it. So I'm just like, one day, you know what I'm saying, I take it all, boom. I'm hold myself like this a lot, and then I hold myself, regular, hold myself like this until I start moving and grooving.
You had
You know what I'm
kids at the
saying?
time too? Your family?
No, I didn't have no kids.
Okay.
And, I was a big Tupac fan around that time too. Well, still to this day, and I was like, I'm gonna die probably, bro, young, like,
Yeah, because you checked yourself out the hospital like Pac.
And I'm like, but I need some kids though.
Okay.
I need one kid to live my legacy.
Carry on. Yes.
Like I was just a legend out here, but
Yeah,
I was a cold motherfucker.
Yeah, yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm like, it's gotta be a nigga out here that's gonna live like me. You feel me? So I'm like, I'm gonna have a kid. Fuck it. You feel me? That's why I felt like I needed a kid, but boom, I had a kid. You know what I'm saying? Doing that, you know, in the midst of being hurt and shit. The next year I had a kid, as a matter of fact.
Okay.
It took me 11 months to learn how to walk.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And then
with no rehabilitation, just
nope,
on your own.
On my own.
Let me get up. Let me get out this chair.
Yeah. And
let me stand up.
Then a nigga, you know, gave me that game. Like, nigga, hold yourself with some confidence.
Yes.
And I'm like, all right, cool. And it took me another like a year, 6 months to, you know, hold myself like with confidence. And, you know, by the time I had a kid, I'm like, all right, cool. There's another reason to live.
Definitely.
I need some reasons because I'm running out.
Many.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's running out
at this
here.
point. Yeah.
So, you know, dealing with that and dealing how to move around and still, you know, have motherfuckers respect me and all the whole little shit. It was hitting me, you know, and during those times, I'm a good nigga. You know, I've done so much good shit for motherfuckers
So
that I don't even remember.
Support. Yeah.
I'm just doing shit.
Yes.
And every time I see a nigga, oh, nigga, what's up, man? When you did the whole little shit. In my head, like, no. But, you know, I was getting love from everywhere.
Yeah, they remember.
Yeah. So all of those things was lifting me up. Niggas I seen was lifting me up. You know what I'm saying? Never had no sweat on my name.
That's good.
And it's just like, oh, cool, bro. I'm a cool nigga. You still.
So,
you know?
What about, like, as far as life now, like, is there any times in your life to where you kind of, like, feel depressed a little bit, just feeling like you said, you 30%, you're not 100%. Do you right now in life now, is it times to where you feel like, man?
Yeah, I mean, but that's
I know you have a lot going.
Yeah, and that's just, if it feel like that, that's just because it's just business.
Okay.
And then, you know, my kids, and, you know, a lot of shit just start weighing on you, just regular shit, bills and shit like that. And all this is regular shit to start weighing on you.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And it start
real
fucking
life.
you up. Real life will start fucking you up on top of still dealing with what I'm dealing with.
Yes.
Because, you know, I was addicted to pills. I was just telling Lush this shit. Like, damn, what's up? I always be shit, but I'll be forgetting shit because I don't like bad memories. So
yes.
I'm like, that memory's gone.
But
I got to rethink about it. Like, hold on.
So you was addicted to pills?
I was addicted to a tramadol. First, it was Vicodin.
Okay.
Them pills was too damn big.
Was it for the pain or just?
It was for the pain.
Okay.
You know, and then it was tramadol, and then it started really making me feel good because it give you that high. I'm like, okay, I'm really high and I feel good.
So it kind of took your mind.
Take my
took
mind
your mind
away,
off of.
Because
okay.
I have pain in like these two fingers all day.
Okay.
It's like
the nerves in theirs.
It's like when your foot fall asleep.
Ooh, yeah.
This is all day.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And these two fingers. So I was taking the pills for that.
Okay.
And then, you know, but it still made me fucked up. Your appetite gone. Still stupid, you know, constipated doing that shit because I don't eat a lot. You know what I'm saying?
So you took them a lot?
I took it a lot.
Even when you didn't need it, you were taking them?
Even when I didn't need it, I was taking it. You know
it's
what I'm saying?
It's like the feeling.
It was that feeling that I needed all day that I feel like I needed to feel like, okay, it's regular. Because if I don't get that feeling, I'm dwelling on this pain. And
that takes it away. And it kind of like relieves your mind from just thinking about anything.
Yeah.
And like, I'm going to just keep doing this and...
Yeah, and it's gone.
And it's gone.
And that shit was... That shit made me, you know...
You still on doing the pills like that?
Nah, I beat that shit too on my own. Because one day I was asleep.
That's good.
And I had to take these pills. And the pain didn't go away. And I was laying in bed. I'm like... The pain didn't never go away. It stayed. And I feel fucked up.
Still.
Taking this shit.
Yeah.
I ain't upbeat.
Understood. Yes.
I ain't taking this shit no more. And with that, you know, I had to beat that. Going through shit, sleep, fucked up, diarrhea. You know what I'm saying? All type of shit was going on. My stomach fucked up. Yeah, it was going crazy, but I beat it. But still now to this day,
yes,
when I sit, and if I'm sitting a long time, you know, just like we doing like now, if it's an hour or two, you know,
It's starting to bother you?
It'll
little
start
bit?
bothering
Okay.
me, or you know, I gotta
Hold
do
yourself.
this. You know, I gotta start doing shit. I put my hands in my pocket a lot. You know what I'm saying? I always move around. That's why I'm in here energetic. I'm always moving
No,
around.
do
I
your
gotta
thing.
talk.
Do your thing. Yes.
I gotta
Yes.
do shit so my mind it keeps
So it's kind of
flowing.
like
It's flowing.
You've created a program,
Yeah.
pretty much, to where like, okay, I know what to do when I'm having them certain feelings, and I know what to do to feel it right.
Still though, I think about it. I'm like, you know, just certain times right now. Still,
Yes.
if I'm like, bro, I'm not 100%. This shit is crazy.
And that's stress, man. That make you think a lot. It make you a heavy thinker.
Yeah, it do. It make me think about a whole bunch of situations that, you know, like, damn, bro. But it also make me avoid a lot of stupid shit that I probably would do.
Okay.
Or like, or probably, you know, buttons I probably would push.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Kind of like probably a situation with you. Like, you don't like being called boy.
Ever. I don't do that.
In my mind,
Yeah.
if I was 100%,
you still would do it?
I would have pressed your button to see how far you would have went.
You want to know what's cold?
What?
I don't have buttons, so I go right away.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I go. I don't even have buttons.
And to think
So
I
you
would
wouldn't
do
even never
that-
have a chance to push nothing.
to think I would do that,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Super.
That's crazy.
Super.
So while I'm dwelling on that, I'm like, I'm crazy. So,
Yeah.
but to think about that and to dwell on
So
like
you
this
think about
situation-
that, huh? When you see me, I want to call this nigga boy.
No. So you did it one time. I did it one time.
You did it
and-
twice.
But I fucked up though. But
You
it
did it
wasn't.
twice.
It's not. Yeah, I did it.
It's
But
not intentional.
It
It's
wasn't
like,
intentional.
but see, this is what I know.
But
Like
you-
the
but-
young people, that's what y'all into. Oh,
Yeah.
you know, fool and boy, and
Yeah.
like how we grew up, man. Like we don't do that. Boys are for 1 to 12. You know, I'm a grown man.
But yeah, and you see like they
They're
like
my
oh,
boys.
They like T-Rell fire starter. But you know that's the shit I. But
You
I'm
was
on a-
into that.
Yeah, I'm on a podcast too. I'm just talking.
So you was the
now.
one used to instigate.
I'm instigating.
Shit, always.
I'm instigating.
Cats
and I'm
finna
finna
fight. You wonder what
and
they
I'm
taking
taking
so
off.
long for, huh?
But I'm an instigator nigga finna fight, and I'm probably gonna bomb. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing dumb shit. But
So now, do you avoid a lot of things? You feel like you have to?
I avoid everything.
Yeah.
And I look at everything like, you know what I'm saying? I look at everything in its entirety. You feel
Yes.
me? Like,
Yes.
And I have to break down everything. Like,
Look at life different.
you have to. It's like, what are you living for? Why would you do that? You feel me? Because of the shit we grew up, where we grew up, how we was taught. You know what I'm saying? The environment we grew up in.
Yes.
Just, like, look at my mentality, dog.
Where
Look
you
at
come
my-
from.
Look at my mentality. Why would I do that? Why would I do that? You feel me? And this shit slowed me down crazy. Like, okay, you could do this, you could do that, you could do that. You could travel. Like, travel.
Yeah.
Like, I would have never did no shit like that. Like I said, I wasn't even computer literate. The homie had an Apple computer. I thought
Yes.
that nigga was a bitch.
Because he on the computer.
'Cause he on the computer.
And that's what the world is at, technology.
I'm like, this nigga a bitch.
Yeah. Whole time.
Whole time, this is what I'm doing now.
You don't feel like a bitch though, right?
No, I don't. But I'm
I
like,
just had to catch you with that one. I had to get you.
but no, I know. But
You
it's
set
crazy.
yourself up for that one. I had to get you. You left the door open. I had to get you. I had to
it's-
get you, nephew.
But it is times though. You know, I a lot of times in life right now that I dwell on the fact that I'm not regular, but I think it's probably like, okay, this is God plan for you, bro. Because if you was
probably
regular,
would. You think
you'd be
you'd
doing
be
some
dead
dumb shit.
or doing time right
Yeah,
now?
yeah, for sure.
If he hadn't slowed you down, you'd have been
For
out of
sure.
here for sure.
For sure.
And that's kind of way, you know, it works, man, in life, you know,
For sure.
for real.
Sure. You feel me?
And
But-
you're doing well for yourself, man. So you managed to,
Yeah.
you know, not let it keep you down, you know,
Yeah.
and that's good because this is going to help a lot of people
Yeah.
that's going through that, you know, that's experiencing that, you know, that has a disability. And look at you, podcasting, you have a store, You living life.
That's all God.
Mandatory, that's all God. We
That's
know
all
that. That's
God.
automatic.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you can help somebody,
Yeah.
you know, that feel like in that same predicament, like, man, what is there to live for? I don't have no, I'm not 100%.
Because I got y'all.
Mandatory.
If I see you,
Mandatory.
I could just see you every day. I'm a good judge of character, and I'm like, this nigga energy, I love it.
Likewise, for real.
And so I get that. I get some of that energy, and then I get some
There we go.
Trevor's energy,
There we
Josh
go.
energy,
There we
Kelvin's
go.
energy, Boston energy.
There we go.
You know what I'm saying? Belt now. I really don't like Belt, but now I get Belt energy. You feel me?
Yes.
Like I fuck with even feel. You feel me? Like
Mandatory.
I get everybody's energy. I feed off of it now.
It's
You know
motivation.
What I'm saying? It's motivation.
Keep
now.
going.
Yeah.
A purpose. You can see your purpose.
Yeah.
Regardless of anything. You know what you got to do, and you're going to continue to do that.
I have to. But, still though, I need that because like I said, it is times where I'll sit a lot of times and be like, I'm not regular. You know what I'm saying? I wish I was regular. And it fucked me up. Like I'll be telling niggas, the homies laugh at me and shit like that, but we can laugh and joke. But it's
Yes.
really an insecurity for a long time. Like I can't shake your hand. That was my real
Yes.
the way I can.
Because you was used to
that was
being
my
able
real judge of character.
Yes.
What's the deal?
Yes.
You don't hold me a certain way. I'm not fucking with you no more.
Straight out.
That's it. But I feel like now that I can't shake niggas' hand, and then I give them the left hand, niggas ain't used to that. I'm gonna catch myself talking about excuse the left, like I'm fucking up niggas' energy. I feel like I'm fucking up niggas' energy.
But you're not.
And
That's
my first impression.
That's what you have.
Yeah, and I feel like my first impression is fucked up, but a lot of niggas don't know I'm fucked up. They think I'm regular because the way I hold myself.
Exactly.
And I do
Exactly.
this, and they like, oh, he don't fuck with me. Then I gotta tell you what's up. And it's like, damn, I fucked up the
So
energy.
you find
bro.
yourself like letting people know a lot.
Yeah, a lot. That's just one thing that used to bother me a lot. Now it really don't bother me, but that's one thing. If I could have it back, that's one thing I would really ask for. You know what I'm saying?
If you could have it back, that's
it.
definitely
What's the deal?
top of the list.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? Top of my list. Oh God, I can still ride my motorcycle like you said.
Man, I seen you riding a bike. I'm like, man, ain't nothing wrong with that dude. You was
everything.
with both hands on the handlebars. I said, look at him. That's what I'm talking about.
When I said
Yes,
my mobility.
Yes.
Because I can't lift my arm up. I can't do this, whatever. My bicep doesn't work, but my tricep does. And I couldn't move my wrist around. So I just used to hold my hand like this a lot.
Okay.
And then one day,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying?
The gang feeling?
One day I was like, had my hand on the counter or whatever, and and I tried to like reach for a cookie, and that motherfucker said, boop. I immediately just broke into tears. I said, oh, my arm might start working.
So can you move it a little bit?
Yeah, I can clench now.
Okay,
I can clench hard. You know what I'm saying? That's why I can hold on to shit. I can move my little fingers a little bit.
Okay.
And so I can get on the motorcycle and
ride.
And ride right now. I can go slow and I can get on the bike and I can
still
do shit.
be
I
on
can
the
pick shit
motorcycles?
up. You know what I'm saying? Fuck no.
Oh, okay.
Because it's heavy on my right
yeah,
side. But if
yes,
it wasn't
yes.
though, I'll
Yeah.
fuck with it. You feel me?
Okay.
I got on the street bike. I even got on my little brother Harley. Like, let me see if I can do it. Because I could, because I know how to do it.
Yes.
But I'm like, damn, I can't really bust a U-weed. It's going to be hard for me. So
Yeah, we
I
don't
rolled
want
it back
that.
to
Yeah, we
I
don't
rolled
want
it back.
that.
I gave it to him. But I could ride my four-wheeler. I went to the dirt. I did that. You know what I'm saying? I could ride a dirt bike. It's easy. It's easy. It's not that heavy. But yeah, the one day my feeling came back, and I was with Heather, and I told her, and I was like, look. And then she was like, damn. And I was like, oh, nigga, this shit is crazy. I was like, it's gonna come. Because they say your nerves always reconnect.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying, over the years.
Yes.
But this one up here is severed, so that's out. You know what I'm saying? And I went back to the doctor recently because I was like, man, it's gone. Because like I keep saying, it's for a reason.
Yes.
I think if I was 100% out, it'd be stupid. You know what I'm saying? I'm stupid. You feel me? But now then in my older age, though, I've learned a lot. So it'll be cool.
Yeah, because I done heard you cuss some people out on the phone. I'm like, who's T-Rell ready?
Yeah, but at the end of the day, I'm like, if I see this nigga, he won't get me. You know what I'm saying?
He gonna be like, what's all that you was talking?
Yeah.
You done pushed the button.
Ah! It's
push
what
the
I'm gonna have to
button,
get
yeah.
ready for him. You feel me? You feel me? But whatever the case may be,
Yeah.
I don't be wanting to do that shit. But fuck, you know what I'm saying?
Man, get in that gym, man. Have a cold left.
Yeah, it came back, man. But luckily it came back, man. Thank you, God. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Thank you. It came back. Fuck it. But it do bother me.
What's one of the things you could say the most that not having, 100% like movement that bothers you the most? Like, is it like working, getting out grinding business wise? Like, which something you could say like I said, bothers you the most out of not having?
Well, it was a shaking the hand thing. And
Well,
when
that
I
was
had
the first
kids,
thing you said. Yes.
Then when I had kids, like you know, you had a kid.
Yeah. Yes. Definitely with kids. Yes.
I can't, I see my, baby mama, lifting her up, lifting my kids. I'm like, fuck.
Have any of your kids ever do they ever ask you?
They don't know.
They don't know. They're still
And
young?
I don't tell them. Yeah, 4,
Okay, yeah, that's young.
7. Yeah, I mean, but I
Okay.
have a 13-year-old. She knows, but
Okay.
still, she don't
But she's-
ask me
yeah,
or nothing like that
okay.
because I hold myself, I'm regular to them. They
Exactly.
don't even fuck with me, bother me. You know what I'm saying? My kids ain't judging me. They don't give a fuck. But it was just like, I can't do the Mufasa shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, fuck. One day I had to teach myself how to do that shit. I'm like, this arm gonna have to be strong.
They have to.
It's strong as fuck. If anybody know, like if I really catch you with the left, you done. That's really the left. This left is always the one that knock you out anyway in boxing, so don't even worry about it. So if I catch you with this motherfucker and I'm close to you, I'm for sure sleeping.
It's over.
You. I'm for
You
sure.
want to go night-night?
I done slept 2 niggas already. Ask
Okay.
Mommy Baby Nitty, you feel me?
I ain't got to ask
And my nigga
nobody.
Dre, I done slept 2 niggas with this motherfucker. If you this close to me, I can sleep you. But if I get you, you know what I'm saying, and then
So
I
if it's a
graze
head
you,
up,
I gotta get out of there.
It's a wrap.
If I get you, don't do nothing, I'm gone.
It's a wrap, huh?
Yeah, if I do that, I'm gone. I ain't gonna lie to you, but that's the only thing, yo. Lifting my babies up
Yes.
and shaking their hand, but I kind of like made this arm stronger as fuck, so I could kind of like
So you do work
it.
with it. Okay.
I can grab,
Okay.
I can grab them,
Yes.
and I can kind of do it a little bit. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Okay.
Yeah. Oh God.
Well, at least you working on it,
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. Oh God.
Had a missed call. I'm going to take another call
Yeah.
real quick.
Call
Had
them
a
back, man.
Missed call, man. Missed call. Real quick, loved one.
Hello?
Hey, family, how you doing, man? Thanks for calling. OG Cuicide in the building.
Hey, man, this is Chris Martinez, OG. I haven't seen you in probably about 10 years, but thanks for taking my call.
Oh, you're mandatory, man. You see, I've been had this number 17 years, so it's still good.
Yeah, I know that.
Then what's going on with you?
Nothing much, man. I'm just out here in these streets, but I'm so proud of what you've been up to and the lives you've been able to affect, and just been happy to cheer you on from the sidelines.
Man, I appreciate that, man. How have everything been with you, though, mentally wise?
Good, man. You know, I work in this same kind of field as you, shooting videos and dealing with artists and athletes, and, you know, it does get to you sometimes.
Yeah.
Backs and
What would you
know,
say? What's causing it to get to you? Is it like doing people doing bad business with you, or what would you say?
You know, it kind of feels like that sometimes. You put your heart out there and you try to always keep your word and deliver a good product, but
And they don't follow through on their end.
yeah, it kind of seemed like as I went up in the ranks and started making more money and dealing with people in higher positions, the trust and the loyalty and, you know, the things I kind of learned from guys like you seem to be less apparent in those worlds.
Well, you just have to, it's almost like, man, when you're picking weeds in your backyard, man, you got to pick the weeds and, let the grass grow. In order to let the grass to grow, though, you got to get rid of the weeds. So always know who you do business with. Watch who you do business with. Only do business with people that's always do good business If there's a person that ever done bad business with you, then why continue to do more business with them? You know,
Yeah.
protect your mental. You know, it's mandatory. You have to do that.
Yes, sir. And sometimes they hide in suits and playing the nice guy and good vocabulary and money and stuff, but
Oh yeah.
that doesn't amount to anything.
But see, stuff like that you can't be impressed by. You know, the money, the suits, or anything like that. I tell people all the time, man, if you want to impress me, drown a fish. You know, you can't be impressed by certain things like that, you know. Definitely, you got to be impressed by business. If the business is good, that's impressive to me. If the business is not good, then there's no need to even conversate.
Yes, sir.
But you got this, man. Stay focused, stay grinding, stay getting to it, man, so you can take care of that family and keep your head up always and never give up.
Yes, sir, man. About 10 years ago, I got to run with you and a couple other guys in your neighborhood, and I just wanted to always reach back and thank you guys for accepting me into, a community that wasn't mine. But the lessons I learned in hip-hop stayed with me forever, and my heart is in the West Coast no matter what I'm doing.
Oh, yeah, always with me, man. They come to my hood, they good. They ain't got nothing to worry about. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing to them, you know? You had a good time like you grew up over there, huh?
Yeah, man, I kind of feel like I grew up in the suburbs, but I feel like I became an adult in Compton in the streets over there, shooting and learning from hip-hop and how to be a hustler, an entrepreneur, how to put your heart on your sleeve and go out there and
there you go.
Earn your own keep. So I'll never forget you guys. Thanks so much. And anytime I can help out, just give me a call.
Appreciate it, man. Thanks for the call. Like I said, never give up. Keep grinding, family. And always remember, only you can stop you. Nobody can stop you. Only you can stop you. And don't ever forget that.
Yes, sir. Thank you for your time, OG.
All right. Family.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Like I'm saying, what you've been through, man, can definitely uplift somebody. Give them the courage, the spirit, the motivation to, don't let nothing stop you. Only you can stop you.
Yeah.
And you ain't stopping yourself. You're doing what you supposed to be doing. You getting to it. So that's good. I applaud you for that, family.
Thank you.
Not letting nothing stand in the way of you at all.
Yeah. And like I said, and this whole thing is, like your show, some people, will pull motivation from this shit. But it is times where I feel down. It is times I feel like, damn, what the fuck am I doing? Like, am I taking the right steps?
Yes.
Or, where is God leading
So you doubt
me?
yourself sometimes?
You know it's a
you
lot
could
of
say?
time. Yes,
okay.
Sometimes I do. You feel me?
And why you feel that? There's doubt.
Because I've been around a lot.
Yes.
And I've been around a lot of rich motherfuckers.
Yes.
You feel me? But it's my time now. I feel like to, worry about what I'm doing with myself and, what I'm saying, my path.
Yes.
And as I'm doing that, I don't see it moving fast enough. It ain't moving like these niggas. And I dwell on that.
But this the thing you have to realize, and I tell a lot of people this, you can never kind of pick the day that you're going to be fully successful. Mm-hmm. You can't say, oh, you know what, next year on this date, man, I'm gonna be rich. I'm gonna be successful. It just can't. If that's the case, everybody would be rich.
Yeah.
But you got to keep doing what you're doing, because when you least expect, see, the more you want it, the longer it's gonna take. The more you go for it and just grind for it and not expect it, that's when it happened, when you least expect it. That's like you lose your keys or your wallet. You looking everywhere. Like, man, no, I just had my keys. And you sit down and be like, look to the left, your keys right there.
Yeah.
Oh, man, there go my key. It's same. Success is the same way, loved one. It's going to happen for you. But imagine you are being successful. What we got to start doing more is paying attention to the little things. Everybody's focused on the big picture. The millions. And man, in order to get the grit, you got to grind. I don't mind being the turtle in the race with the rabbit, because I'm going to win in the end. That's how I look at life. That's how you got to look at life. You're winning. Imagine you don't have nothing that you have now.
Yeah, I'll be losing like a motherfucker.
So that's what make you should really look at your life and say, you know what? There's people doing way worse than me.
I always do. I always look at my life as like, you know, where I want to be instead of
Yes.
where I'm at.
Yes.
So I do dwell on like, hey, this ain't enough.
But it's going you started here. Now you here.
Yeah, I mean, the homie.
In due time, you'll be further. Loved one. The way you carry yourself and how you move is gonna make you're gonna continue to be successful. You're gonna continue to have growth. It's automatic. It ain't on you, it's in you.
Yeah.
It's automatic. Just keep being you. You know, keep doing you. You're not letting nothing stop you, loved one. So just focus on continuously. Consistency. Everything else gonna come.
That's another one of my big problems. You know, and a lot of people I know around me, but consistency will get you there.
It will.
I you know what? I'm a procrastinator. I procrastinate like a motherfucker.
But only because you want to. You want to know why? You too comfortable.
Yeah.
That's why you procrastinate. You too comfortable. You got to get out of that comfortability. You know, you feel comfortable, so you like, oh man, I'm good. I ain't hurting on no money. But when you got money, you got to treat it like you don't have money. That way you're going to continue to go get more. That's why you procrastinate. You're like, man, I'm good. I got this. I got money coming in from everywhere. So I'm cool. I ain't got to go do that today. I'll do it another time. No, go do that. Don't wait. What you waiting for? That adds to what you got.
That's why I love being here, because this taught me consistency. This put me on a schedule. You know what I'm saying? I really look up, and you know what I'm saying, look up to Adam. I look up to everybody here, you feel me, that's coming to work every day. You feel me, that love to be here.
Yes.
You feel me, love to do what they do, and it's just on a consistent basis. And I'm like, okay, this is the road I need to be, you know what I'm saying, be on.
That's what's up.
And that's why I really love being here. You know what I'm saying? I took that out of this shit.
And because you love what you're doing.
Yeah.
That's what makes your job fun, man. When you
love
love
it.
what you're doing, it makes it fun. You look forward to coming to work. When you don't love what you're doing, then that's when it's like,
love coming
do
here.
I really got to be there? You love it.
Yeah.
You know, I love being here, man. This walking in them doors, man. It's like being in a whole nother environment where you embrace. Every day's not gonna be perfect. Yeah, there's gonna be times where people clash, but that's life.
Yeah.
You know, that's a part of life. There's gonna be disagreement, disagree to agree. All of that's gonna go on. But at the end of the day, everybody come together here and do their job. And come on, man.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing out there messing with no jumper.
Nah.
I don't care, and I stand on that.
Nah,
Like the love here and all the different shows and just everything that goes on, man, it's powerful.
It is.
Straight out.
It is.
I'm glad to be a part of it.
I'm loved that I'm here. You know what I'm saying? And this is one thing that keep me going too, you feel me? And it could be a stress reliever too, coming here, because I deal with a lot at home. This shit going on, you know what I'm saying? Got kids running around. I'm never have no peace. When I get here, you feel me? It's running around, nigga.
It's a different type of peace.
It's a different type of peace. I'm here. I could be me. I could chill a little bit. You feel me? I can be on my phone.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like I'm finna do the podcast. I'm out here. You feel me? Like
So you can't be on your phone at home?
a little bit, but you know, my kids that's crazy.
They be on one?
What?
He said on one ain't the word.
Yeah, like it's nonstop till I lay my head down. And then when I wake up.
But the age differences, them is emotions, different emotions. The 4-year-old, come on. They're not sitting down.
4,
For what?
7,
See?
and 1.
Come on now.
Bruh, I got to get the 4-year-old. I look back because I'm paying attention to him. When I look back at her, she on top of the table. I'm like, bruh, what if I didn't look back at enough time? You gone. This shit is crazy.
It's life.
It's life. You know what I'm saying? I'm learning how to do all of this shit again. I'm learning how to do it the day by day again, not regular. So sometimes it might fuck with me.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
But that's life. Every day is not gonna be a happy day.
No.
I don't have every day in my life is not a happy day. Come on, everybody have bad days. Yeah. It's what you do to get through that bad day. And the next day, don't take what happened today into tomorrow. It's like hitting the restart button. Okay, fresh day, fresh thoughts. Let's go.
I ain't that nigga.
You gotta be. Gotta be.
I'm taking yesterday, you know what I'm saying, into tomorrow, nigga, next week. I'm a petty nigga sometimes, bro.
You gotta grow out of that.
I gotta
How old
grow
are you?
out of that.
How old
You know
are
what I'm
you?
saying? I ain't gonna tell you niggas. Fuck y'all niggas and no jumper.
Well, you 20-something.
Yeah, nigga,
Okay,
I'm 25,
30.
motherfucker.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
me too.
Yeah, we
I'm
gonna give you that
25 too.
Yeah, we gonna give you that 25. You know what I'm saying? That's a nice age.
But see that
I
it
stopped
comes
counting.
it comes with time.
Yeah.
So you still petty, but hopefully, you know what I'm saying?
Sometimes.
If
I'm
it was some
growing out
wood
a lot.
right here, I'd knock on some wood for you, but
Yeah.
you're gonna grow out of that pettiness, you
I
know?
will.
Because you gotta grow. Everybody grew up one day, you know. We all have been petty, you know, but gotta grow up one day, and you will. I really see you doing that.
Yeah,
For
thank
real.
you, man.
For
Yeah,
real.
Thank you. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. I wanted to be here. I want you to ask me some questions and my stories and shit like that. Be a little serious. These motherfuckers always laughing and shit.
Gotta be serious.
you know what I'm
And
saying?
that's
I
what
wanna know.
my show is about, you know what I mean? Real life. Everyday people, real life. Everybody done been through something. I want to take what everyone have been through and share it with the world. And there's people out there that's been through similar situations, are going to go through it, are going to go through worse, but at least they can take from it and learn something from it and kind of help them and assist them in their own personal life in dealing with it. Me being a suicide survivor, you know, when I was 22, I shot myself in the head. God spared my life. He spared my life for a reason. I used to think my music, I make music that uplift people that, you know, I put out a song in 2011 called Never Give Up. I was getting messages from people from like Nigeria, and Africa, Haiti, all around the world where it's bad, that was telling me how this song inspired them. I listen to it every day. This motivate me. This make me want to live. You know, and then people that read my story or heard me speak about my story, it uplifts people. And it gives people a chance to say, you know what, I could talk about my troubles. Just because a lot of people don't talk about their problems. You know, they keep it in the inside. They keep it built up. They don't let it out. Me, let's talk about it. I'd rather put it on the table because I feel like what I've been through can help somebody because I know what it feels like to say, I want to kill myself. I know that feeling. I faced it head on and didn't hesitate. And God kept me here for a reason, and this is my calling right here. This is what I'm supposed to be doing.
Yeah, you know, dealing with that, you know, being a crip.
Not even with nothing to do with street.
Let me just tell you this. Being where you from,
Yeah.
you know, the laws that we abide by, you know, being a crip. And then you certain paths that you got to take.
Okay.
And certain things that we abide by, you know, and certain things that's on the internet. And certain things that, you know, motherfuckers say they don't respect when you do that. So when you hear motherfuckers kind of like, you know, whack or whatever the case may be, they'll be on Clubhouse or whatever, and they say they don't respect niggas that, you know what I'm saying, try to commit suicide or thinking about committing suicide because that's the easy way out. What do you say about that?
I don't let it bother me. And here's one reason why I don't let it bother me. There's people that laughed at me when I got out the hospital. A lot of them same people have came to me with that same feeling that needed advice from me. I even have people say, not to even bring him up again, YK or just anybody. You know, it's a young cat. I can't remember his name, 17. They said he committed suicide. So I go on a lot of these posts and, you know, or when somebody is crying out for help, I go on their posts and I kind of give them some advice and let them know I've been there. Like, life gonna get better.
But this is a more recent one. Like, say what Ray J said. You know what? I'm gonna jump off, and then Wack comes and say,
I would
"Hey,
love to sit down with Ray J, man.
But Wack comes and say, "We don't play like that. Go ahead and jump off, nigga."
Okay, but the way he embraced and I embraced, that's two different embracements, you know.
But is that a code in the street does not do that?
No, there's not. How could that be a code in the street to not do that?
I mean, because there's a secret code there that says suicide is not good.
They say you go to hell, you commit suicide.
Yeah.
Okay, but if the devil take over you and you feel like, who can I talk to? if I'm feeling like I want to kill myself, who could I talk to that's going to not feel like, oh, you crazy, you's an idiot, you stupid. I'm the face of never give up. I'm that person that these people can talk to now. If they feeling some kind of way, they understand, I understand them. So that's why they call me. That's why they embrace me. That's why they message me. And I give them the best advice in the world. A lot of people on No Jumper, they've been hearing OG Cuicide in the building for going on 2 years now. And then it started making them go, look, well, you know what? Let me go see who this dude is. And when they started going to see who I was, they started embracing that. And that's when they started hitting me up. I don't look down on nobody. Never look down on nobody, because the same people that got something to say bad never know they might end up in that same predicament. That's why I don't knock nobody. I don't speak bad on nobody. If a person feel that way, let me talk to you, loved one. I know how you feel. I've been in them shoes before. I tried to volunteer before for like a couple of hotlines, suicide awareness, where you call in and you could talk to people. This is what made me start doing this myself, because one of the centers I tried to volunteer for, I want to dedicate my life to helping somebody. Oh, well, what we can do, we can do 4 sessions with you, and it's going to be $100 a session where we can train you. I'm like, train me? If you really think about it, I feel like I'm a professional because I'm self-experienced. I could train you. And I asked the gentleman, I said, have you ever, considered that? He said, no, never. Not in life. So what can you teach me that I don't already know?
Because I've been there.
I've been there. I know what they really feel like. So when you're talking to them, yeah, you're giving them some advice. But when I'm talking to them, I'm giving them advice from self-experience.
But as an OG, when did you, grow as a person?
I've been doing this for about 15 years on my own platforms, uplifting people. Like I said, the one song came out 2011. Before that,
and like in its entirety, in the set, to take young kids and young niggas that's doing a thing and tell them, hey, check this out. You can do something better with your life.
You could do something better with your life. Just like my nephew AD coming up in the hood. I seen AD getting ready to throw his life away. Nephew, let me holler at you. Nah, that ain't the route you want, loved one. Do it different.
Yeah.
I always told a lot of my young homies that in the neighborhood, they see how I was living, it was like, were you doing it? Don't do what I do. If I jump off the cliff right now, you going with me? No. Prime example. But I've always taught my loved ones to get money. That's one thing I've never showed nobody or told nobody to go be a crash dummy, ever. But I've always showed them how to get money.
What do you say to those OGs that do that? Because, those OGs, now when I'm at an older age and I'm looking, I was like, okay, you were well in your 30s. You was telling me to go do X, Y, and Z with this, you know what I'm saying? And you niggas was supplying shit sometime. How do you, as an older individual, let me go, and crash out like that and be fine with it? Like, what the fuck do you tell niggas now, being an OG now, you looking at it, because I know it's still niggas like that.
Yes.
What do you tell these niggas, like, hey, bruh, let's stop all that? Like, do you give them advice too, or do you just let them be?
Well, my thing is, the way this person teaches is opposite from what I teach. So it's all about in the minds. You want to listen to this teacher that's going to either send you to prison or get you murdered in the streets, or you're going to listen to this teacher that's going to advise you how to be a better person in life. Even in my neighborhood, loved one, when I used to pull up in the neighborhood, like young homies would be ditching school, I used to punch them up, take them back to school. They were like, damn, you going to beat us up and take us back to school? Yeah. I didn't have that. My OGs used to love when I was hanging out, not going to school, hustling, grinding. I was that guy. But no, I've always wanted to see different. Always want to see different, man. Like, yeah, I'm going to beat y'all up and still take y'all to school. Because when we was coming up, if you missed school for a couple of days, man, a truant officer knocked on your door. Faithfully, wondering why you wasn't at school. They'll lock the parents up and they'll lock the kid up. It's not like that no more.
Yeah, I always dwell on the fact that, I always just look into it like, how does, does the gang banging stop, or how does the violence stop? And if we got our, our older siblings and you got your OGs, taking you down the wrong path, like how does this shit stop? You know what I'm saying?
I feel like it's gonna take forever for it to stop. Something really bad have to happen to bring everybody together, just like the Rodney King situation. I mean,
because I'm like, oh, how much bad do we got? We got a motherfucker dying with a knee on his neck.
Yeah.
Police killing motherfuckers every day. Babies dying. It's 500 niggas in died this month over here in Chicago, Compton. You know what I'm saying? Dallas, Houston.
I don't feel
what's going on?
I don't feel like there will ever be like everybody would never participate in 100% peace. It's just not gonna happen. There's always gonna be that group that's like, I ain't with none of that. And you can't knock them for feeling that way, due to gang violence. What happened? Individuals that got murdered in situations. So everybody's not gonna participate in that. And the ones that's gonna come together as one is gonna come together as one. And that's pretty much all you have at this point, And if you could take that and create something, then hopefully you can wake other people up. Eventually they might get it, but everybody's not going to grow up. Just like you said earlier, like in neighborhoods, man, you got cats in neighborhoods now, because a lot of cats that really was with the bullshit, man, they trying to live life. Like me, for instance, I'm trying to live life. I'm trying to do it different. But in the neighborhood, there's cats that never done nothing. Couldn't even come outside when we was in these trenches. They were scared. I better not catch you out there with them. But now a lot of these cats is in these neighborhoods influencing the young homies to do something they never done. And I'm one that's quick to check them because I don't care. That ain't cool. You ain't never been about nothing. So why you trying to tell the little homies to get down faulty like that? You ain't never got out. You ain't never down punch in a drinking contest. But you trying to tell the little homies how to mess their life up? I ain't with none of that, loved one.
So do we start with the youth? You know what I'm saying?
You start with the youth.
Start with the youth.
You have to start with the youth. They're the future.
Do you feel like it's worse then or worse now? As far as like how our culture is moving?
It's terrible now due to internet.
Yeah.
Nobody want to be embarrassed on social media because as soon as something happened, there's 1,000 phones out. Now you on social media getting packed out or beat up or whatever, and it's everywhere. And you're embarrassed by it. And it causes frustration. It causes stress. You got young people that's being cyberbullied. When we got kids 7 years old, 8 years old committing suicide, we got a problem. And they kick it under the rug. They ignore it. They don't pay attention to it. Like, we don't have a problem. Oh, every year, over 700 and something thousand people commit suicide yearly, every year. So that's every 11 minutes. And I can't express this enough. Every 11 minutes, somebody take their life. Now, when you got kids, 6 years old, 7 years old, 8 years old, 9 years old, haven't even lived not even close to no part of their haven't even becoming a teen yet, but they're being bullied and they live in fear. A lot of people live in fear. Oh, you better not say nothing. No, I'm gonna do this to you, and they be scared, and then they go on social media and they attack them. And they take their life, man.
I mean, you do have different. You got drugs. You got bullying. It's different things. You know what I'm saying, to make a person commit suicide. Like
drugs is OD. Yeah. Well, a lot of people that
there.
watch No Jumper. A lot of people. I've talked several into going to rehab. So a lot of people that watch No Jumper do drugs, or they're going through something. And they come to No Jumper, loved one, to get uplifted, to get motivated.
I ain't gonna put
to get
all
inspired.
of y'all out there.
No,
like
not. I didn't say all. I said some, a lot, quite a bit.
Yeah.
I get the messages. I get the phone calls.
Yeah.
And I talk to them and I embrace them. And they be shocked, like, man, this ain't no, like one cat, man, I was on the phone. He called me you know, he was going through some stuff. He like, man, this ain't OG Cuicide, man. Y'all shouldn't be playing like that. OG got somebody answering his phone pretending to be him. I FaceTimed that dude. He dropped his phone. Like, no, hell no, no. I'm like, man, pick your phone up. Like, it's me, dog. I really do this, man. I'm not going to put it out. I've been having my number 17 years, man. I ain't going to put it out there, my nigga, and not answer it. I really answer these messages.
What's the craziest story somebody called and told you, and then you actually really helped them out?
Well, just recently, it was a cat, man. I don't want to say his name, you know, because I told him I might mention your story, but I'll keep your name, you know, anonymous. But he really felt like he was finna crash. Like, he didn't have his rent, so he felt like he was finna get evicted. Mm-hmm. His job was getting ready to let him go. So he pretty much felt like, man, I'm finna have to live in my car. He panicked. And that's the key thing. Yeah. Don't panic. No matter the situation, how big, how small, don't panic. And he like, man, I'm sitting in my car right now with a burner. Like, I feel like, what do I need to live for anymore for? And I said, in my mind, I'm like, I got a chance of getting to him. And the reason why I know I had a chance, because he contacted me. So that was a door for me to talk to him, and I called him, and I stayed on the phone with him for about like an hour. He hit me the next day, and I really schooled him and told him, like, go talk to the people at your apartment building. Let them know you don't have it. I guarantee they can't just throw you out in the streets like that. Don't panic. He was panicking. He 24 years old, panicking. Next day, he texted me. They gave him more time to pay his rent. He was finna go do a job interview. I told him to write down his goals. He sent me a list. I put it on my story. He sent me a list of goals that he was going to start achieving. And like I say, he hit me the next day. And that's the key thing, man, is don't panic. Because people will panic. They get anxiety and they panic. And it's like, who do I talk to? And man, people would give up. And it ain't, giving up ain't meaning you weak. You know, cats say that. No, it don't mean you weak. You want to leave here, it don't mean you weak. No. It mean you need guidance. You don't know who to talk to. There's certain things a person haven't been taught in life. And like I said, when you going through this, who do you talk to? Thank God for keeping me here. I know my calling, and this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to be the face and never give up.
But I love you for that, though, you know, because growing up in the ghetto, like, if you think about it, there's no, like, shoulders to lean on.
No.
There's only, like...
You got to tough it out.
It's just like, yeah, tough it out, nigga. It's only niggas who finna party. We finna shoot it out, nigga. What we finna do? But as far as if you having an actual problem, you feel me? Are you feeling down? There's no one in the ghetto, no one in our culture I can just go lean my, you know what I'm saying? It's a shoulder to lean on.
You know why?
There's none.
You know why, right? Because a lot of people don't care.
Don't give a fuck about me.
Don't give a fuck. Some people want to see you down. Some people want to see you like this because they remember how you was. You know what I mean?
That's what I get.
They prey on your downfall. People prey on your downfall. You know? I don't mind. I know people prey on my downfall, but I don't mind because I keep praying that I stand up, and that's what I do. And I'm going to continue to do that. All he me can stop me. I know that for sure. Can't nothing else stop me. The more stones they throw at me, man, they just gonna ricochet.
Yeah.
Straight out. You know, throw the rocks you want at me. Pray on my downfall. Talk about me behind my back. Free promotion is good. There's no such thing as bad publicity. I'm OG Cuicide. This is OG Cuicide in the building, episode 6 with my family, man. T-Rell. Thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure you hit up OGCuicideInTheBuilding.com and get your merch. Peace.